people. What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your man, it's your boy. VACAY-JTV, VMX. We here live on VMX, baby. What's good? Live on VMX. I'm gonna go live more often on here, man. That's right. Now live on the channel VACAY-JTV Music Experience. We live, baby. What's good? What's good? Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. What's good, family? What's good? I'm in my mobile office, just relaxing, uploading some stuff. What's good? What's good? Salute to all the hip hop music lovers, hip hop and R&B lovers out there. It's your man VACAY. I'm in my mobile office, charging up. You know the deal. Just saying what's up. Mitchie Music in the building, hola. DeMarcus Vaughn is in the building, hola. Salute, salute. What's good to my VACAY VIPs, MVPs? What's good? We on the music channel today, just kicking it. Just kicking it. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? You know? Yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody. You know, we got over 20,000 on the other channel. Now we got to get 20,000 on this channel. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, fam. I'm just coming to y'all. I just wanted to chop it up with y'all, talk some music biz. You know, there's a lot going on. And I don't really like to get into the gossip. I really like to get into the good stuff, man. Which song is better? I'm not choosing. Not choosing that one, bro. Because I love both of them. I love both of them. Which one is popular? Of course, Many Men is really popular, stayed popular, 50 Cent. But Get At Me Dog is that's a close personal fave of mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that right there is a close personal favorite of mine. Shout out to everybody coming through. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that hype button when you're done. Yeah, man. So I just wanted to kick it with y'all. I like those shorts with Biggie and Pop. Thank you, Mitchie Music. You know, just showing respect. You know, a lot of people, they're gonna be doing a whole lot of stuff. You know, and you see it. They already doing it. They already, you know, putting Pac and wrestling and Biggie and all this and that and in crazy situations or whatever. I'm not doing that. I'm just showing respect to the late great Tupac Shakur and Christopher Wallace, aka Notorious B.I.G., aka Biggie Smalls. Just showing my respects, man. Yeah, he said, "God, wild work." Yeah, man. So just kicking it with y'all, man. We on this live tip, waiting for my car to charge up, and then we hitting the road. It's gonna be a crazy weekend out here. Speaking of weekends, in Vegas, we got Versus going on. Versus is going on. Versus is back. Y'all remember Versus? Shout out to New York, my guy. New York. Salute to everybody. Yeah, man. So in Vegas this weekend, in fact, I think it's today. My man, I'm sorry. My man, I'm sorry. Usually, you know, I get some change, whatever. But I'm in the middle of something, and you just roll up. You can't do that. Salute. Pray for them. Pray for them. Um. Oh. So this weekend, what was I saying? This weekend, in fact, today, I think today is going down. It's Saturday, right? The 25th. Today is going down. Versus is back, and it's Cash Money. I don't know what happened. That was wild. I don't know what happened. That joint just kicked me off. I don't know what happened. Weird work. Shout out to everybody, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're here for the first time, kindly smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Gonna be going live more often, you know what I mean? On this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to VACAY-JTV, just VACAY-JTV, that's the other channel. That's my channel for TV, movies, and celebrity interviews, and lives, of course, and my crazy shorts is over there too. So we're gonna be putting more music shorts on here, so look out for that. But again, like I was saying, before this thing kicked me off, it was weird. I don't know what that's about. But yes, Cash Money versus, thank you, Keith. Cash Money versus No Limit. Cash Money versus the No Limit Soldiers. So that's Baby and Cash Money and Master P and the No Limit Soldiers. Who you got? Who gonna win the verses tonight? Who you got that's gonna win the verses tonight? And what's the controversy behind this, man? Because I don't know for sure, but I know for a while, Lil Wayne was not rocking with Baby. They saying Baby left Lil Wayne, you know, out to dry when Lil Wayne owed taxes, and Jay-Z took care of those taxes for him, right? So I don't think Wayne gonna show up to this one, right? I mean, is he? What do you think? You think Lil Wayne gonna show up to the Cash Money versus No Limit? No Limit, man. I saw Master P the other day, man, and he performed the na, and I was like, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is up with that? Here come y'all weirdos. Here comes the weirdos. Vacay MVPs, you know what to do. Ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new. Weirdos act up, you know what to do. Yeah, there you go. Mitchie Music, thank you, Mitchie Music. Listen, y'all come in here acting weird, saying stupid ass comments. My crew, my squad, my Vacay MVPs, my VMX is going to take care of you, man. They got my back. You know what I'm saying? My people's got my back. What's good? What's good? Thank you for coming through to everybody brand new. It's VACAY-JTV. VMX, man. VMX. And yeah, you know, we just chopping it up on the music channel. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like I said, man, who y'all got? See, all y'all stupid ass comments gonna get deleted real quick. Trust. My peoples is on it. Y'all dummies gonna come up here and talking trash. That's why I'm laughing at y'all idiots, man. Y'all guys is crazy. Shout out to Mitchie Music, the Marcus. Look, man. What's good? If you're here for the first time, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for your boy. We talking about Cash Money versus the No Limit Soldiers. Master P versus Baby versus Master P. Thank you. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, share this out, fam. It's going down to Vegas tonight, man. Who y'all got? Who gonna win the verses, man? Mystical Music was dope. It was, man. It was. It's unfortunate what happened to him. So who you got? You saying you got No Limit Soldiers? All right, Ninth Ether Being says No Limit got it. Y'all agree with that? Okay, I see you. Royal One says No Limit got it. I see 2 for No Limit. Is there 3 for No Limit? Is there 3 for No Limit? Yeah, get y'all votes in. Man, you know what? I think I could do a freaking poll right in this motherfreaker, man. I think they got this thing now. Let me see. There we go. Boom. All right, Cash Money. I'm going to do a poll right here in the chat. I could do it right here live. Or Cash Money or No Limit. We're going to do a poll right here in the live, fam. Technology, I love it. Love it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. No Limit. I'm gonna put right here. Cash Money. It's gonna go right in the poll, right in the chat. Cash Money, or Cash Money. This one, No Limit. Who gonna win the verses tonight? Who gonna win that verses, man? Who gonna blow it up? I don't know where it's gonna be at, but it's supposed to go down tonight. Or I'm gonna add one more option. All right, here comes the poll. Cash Money on the verses, in verses. I'll say in verses. Here comes the poll right in the chat. In verses. All right, there we go, and I'm done. Start the poll. We're gonna start the poll right now. Bam. Poll is in the chat. Family, move this over a little bit. Out of my face. Get out of my face, eh? Gotta make this a little bit smaller. Somebody said no limit. Okay, the no limit. I see y'all voting. I can see y'all votes, which is dope. I can see y'all votes live. So who you got? Theme music was dope. Okay. Team Cash Money. All right, the poll is in the chat. The poll is in the chat right now. I just created it. This is dope. Who you got? Cash Money or No Limit, man? Okay, I'm seeing 67% No Limit, 32% Cash Money. All right, I'm seeing it live as we speak. VMX first poll live. Who you got? Cash Money or No Limit Soldiers to win? Who's gonna win the verses tonight? You know what I mean? Yeah, dang, put him on an 86-second timeout. That's over the horizon. Yeah, some idiots, man. Get up out of here. Okay, so we got 40%. 40% says No Limit. 40% says Cash Money. 20% up. 30% says neither. We got a live poll going on. Versus going down tonight. No Limit Soldiers or Cash Money Millionaires. Mark says Bad Boy Records. Bruh. You crazy, boy. You crazy. You ain't have to delete that. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny, Mitchy Music. You know what I'm saying? Mark, he's trying to be funny. That was funny. I laughed at that. DeMarcus says, I wish Cash Money had a female artist. Who would be the female artist on Cash Money? I know Young Money is Nicki, but I think Nicki was the only artist to be on the sub-label of Young Money, which is the umbrella label of Cash Money. So is she considered she was considered like the female of Young Money, right? But not Cash Money. Okay. All right, I'm looking at the poll. There's a poll, man. Getting that poll right there. Let me know. VACAY-JTV, VMX family. We doing a poll versus tonight. Who's gonna win? Cash Money, Millionaires, or the No Limit Soldiers in the verses? So far in the lead, we got Cash Money gonna win tonight. No Limit got 29%, and 14% say neither. Neither gonna win. Magnolia Shorty, Cash Money. Yeah, right? What time, what channel? Nah, it's a versus. It's gonna be at the club. I don't know what channel. They ain't working with the other company no more. So you gotta look on IG, see if somebody gonna post it, see if somebody gonna stream it, man. We ain't streaming it here. I tell you that. I don't want no freaking problems, man. I don't want no lawsuits, man. You know what I'm saying? But who gonna win? Cash Money Millionaires or the No Limit Soldiers in the verses? What's good, fam? Yeah, you already know, man. Hit that like button, fam. Who's gonna win the verses tonight? And while I'm looking at this poll, man, y'all going for Cash Money. Okay, No Limit coming up in the rear. Pause. No Limit coming up in the rear. What up? What's good, family? What's good, family? Worldwide, VACAY-JTV, VMX Worldwide, family. Thank you for coming through. You know what it is. Let me do this real quick. VACAY-JTV. That's what it is, family. VMX, we in the building. We charging up, waiting. All right. There was also that chick named Tatis on Cash Money. Yeah, there probably was, man. But it's like they here today, going tomorrow. They do a verse and then they out of here, right? They here today, going tomorrow. I don't know, man. I grew up on both parties. I know that's why it's a hard question, right? This is definitely a challenge, family. Who y'all got? No Limit Soldiers or Cash Money Millionaires going down tonight in the Versus, family. Tonight in Vegas, right here in Vegas, is going down. Who y'all got? Worldwide, man. Everybody coming through. Salute, salute. Konnichiwa. All that good stuff. Worldwide, VACAY-JTV worldwide. Thank you for coming through. No Limit has too many hits. Oh, name the hits. Armed Rebellion. Name those hits that you love. What are the hits that you think is going to be the knockout blow for Cash Money? What hits do y'all remember? Maybe the knockout blow for No Limit. You know what I'm saying? Because they both got some joints. All right, we got 42%, 43%. Oh shoot, let me see. 43%, Cash Money. Man, half and half, and then 14% is on some neither gonna win. Man, who you got? Mia X or Nikki? I say Nikki. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing well. How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Definitely hit that like button and kindly smash that subscribe button, fam. We doing the poll. The poll is in the chat. Vote now. Versus is going down tonight in Vegas. I got 47% saying Cash Money, 40% saying No Limit, and 13% saying neither is going to win. Man, this is going to be crazy. The polls is going crazy. Chat is going crazy. You know what I mean? DMX or Tupac. Wow. I can't choose that, bruh. How you gonna do that to me, bruh? I can't choose DMX or Tupac. They two different artists, man. Two different impacts, man. You know what I mean? And they both actors, too. And they both bald, too. And they both got joints, too. So it's like, come on, man. Bling Bling by BG. Go Hard. Okay. The production alone from beats by The Pound is going to crush them. Oh, okay, I see you. What's the hits that's going to crush, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's Cash Money going to play that's going to be like, yo, that shit, it's a rap, No Limit, you don't got nothing? Or what joints that Bobby Digital in the building? What? Is that the RZA? What joints from No Limit that's gonna play and they gonna be like, oh, that's it, it's a rap. What song is gonna be the knockout blow for No Limit, a knockout blow for Cash Money, man? Notice, please. What do you say? Mitchie Music says, notice, please keep comments respectful. Thank you, Mitchie Music. You see what Mitchie Music says right there? Please keep comments respectful. You said Scarface or Ice Cube. Dang, see? Come on, man. Come on, y'all can't do that to me, man. I love both of them, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I gotta be honest. I lean more so, I'll say it like this. I lean more so to Ice Cube, but I love Scarface too. But I don't love everything from Scarface. That's the thing. I don't love everything from Scarface, but I like a lot more stuff from Ice Cube than I do Scarface. You know what I'm saying? But respect to both. Shake It Fast and Danger by Mystical. Oh, so if No Limit, if Master P play that Shake It Fast, watch yourself. Shake It Fast. Show me what you Danger. Yo, man, that's gonna be wild. Danger. If they that Danger joint was crazy. Been so long. What else? Come on, man. Cash Money got some joints, man. Come on. All right, what they play the Juvenile joint though? That back that thing up, back that ass up. You know what I'm saying? See, you saying? Yeah, I'm seeing 40% Cash Money. I'm seeing more so Cash Money coming through. Hit the vote. The poll is in the chat. Who you got? Cash Money or No Limit Soldiers in the Versus? The Versus going down tonight right here in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? The man right here. Yeah, Don. The man right here. That joint was crazy. You know what I mean? Shake Fat. That motherfucking Pharrell beat, yo, on that shake ass. Showing you what we working with. That joint was fire, B. That joint was crazy. Uh, Play some songs, man. Let's vibe together. You know, I wish I could, fam. I wish I could. And that's why I probably got to create a Patreon. Well, you know, I do have a Patreon. I do have a Patreon because we could probably play all that stuff in the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Probably. I can't play it on YouTube, fam. Because if I play it on YouTube, they're going to shut me down, Bree. Something called copyright, bro. All right, DeMarcus says, hot girls was fire. Hot girl, okay. Okay, hot girl. I need a hot, yeah. Okay, look, the poll is in the chat. If you haven't voted, vote now. Share this out to everybody you know. We need all the votes that we can get right here. Hit that like button. Kindly smash that like button. Kindly smash that subscribe button if you're here for the very first time. What you say? Because of their falling out with Ruthless Records, once those bass lines, drums, hi-hats hit from beats by the pound, it's about to be a wrap for Cash Money. Dang. Okay. Did you, on Rebellion, I'm sure you voted already because you've been here for a minute. Thank you for coming through. Hit that subscribe button for your boy. Big Pun or Big L? Even though Big L is from where I'm from Harlem, dog. I'm from Harlem. I don't know, like, I gotta go with Big Pun. And the reason why I go with Big Pun is because, to be honest with you, just my personal opinion, like, Big L's voice got on my nerves sometimes, man. Like, his voice kind of got on my nerves. I'm a big sound guy, you know what I'm saying? Being a producer, DJ, engineer, artist myself, back in the day, back in the 90s, late 80s, 90s, and the whole nine, did some joints. Y'all check that out when I dropped the untold story of Van Rock Entertainment. Y'all see that, Rock Record. Big Pun's joints was crazy, B. That damn first album of Big Pun was crazy, B. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to both of them, but I gotta go with Pun on this one, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Still Fly was dope too. Still Fly. Cool. I'm going with Kendrick all day. I'm a Kendrick fan all day. Respect the Cole. Like Cole's joints. Cole came a long way, but I'm Kendrick all day. All right, let's look at the poll, man. What y'all got? I got Cash Money 40%. No Limit 38%. And bam, y'all saying 22%. Neither are going to win. Dang. Wow. Maybe I should have kept that neither out, yo. Neither is splitting the vote. But y'all saying for the most part, Cash Money going kill this thing tonight. Cash Money going to be the winner. Ah, shoot. It's almost that time. Hold on. It's almost that time. Hold on. You know, we charging up the car here, you know what I'm saying? We going electric. You gotta go electric, fam. You gotta go electric, man. That's gonna save you a lot of money. Go electric, fam. Let me see what y'all saying. Go to the chat, man. If you haven't voted, go ahead and do that. Let me see what y'all saying. Cain Abel, Shake It Like a Dog was fire. Okay. Look at you, man, going through the catalog. But what's going to be the knockout? I want to know what the knockout blow song is going to be like. Yo, once they played that, it was over for Cash Money. It was over for No Limit. Yo, once they put that on, the crowd went crazy. I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Where they going to, I don't know, bro. You're going to have to look that up. Because they ain't working with that company no more. What was it, Trill? That was the name. Trill was supposed to buy verses, from what I understand. Allegedly, they were supposed to buy verses from Swiss and the other guy. I'm just saying the other guy. And I don't think the deal went through. So Trill, I don't think they're gonna be doing none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So who was the best group, Lords of the Underground or Das Effects? That's a good question. Hold on. You know I'm charging. Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me take this thing out and then I'm gonna back up and talk with y'all. Hold on. Danger. Okay, I'm back. Let me back up out of this space. I gotta close this door. Keep the vote going. Share this out, fam. Share this out, share it out. It's your man VACAY-J, VMX, we in the building. Cash Money or No Limit Soldiers. Who's gonna win the versus tonight? It's going down tonight. And then I'm gonna tell you who I think is gonna win. Hold on, let me make sure this door's closed on. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, that's dope. Look at this. Look at this car right here. Hold on. Let me flip this. Look at that Mercedes right there, yo. That shit dope. Excuse my language. Make sure y'all don't get their license plate, because I know y'all creeps out there. Y'all creeps. What's good? Let me adjust this real quick. We are VMX family, VACAY-JTV Music Experience fam. What's good? We talking. Thank you, Missy Music says welcome. Like, subscribe, join the channel. Let's see here. Let me see what y'all talking. No Limit, Too Strong. It's called the Tank for a reason. Okay, Armed Rebellion. He going with the No Limit Soldiers, man. No Limit Soldiers. I thought I told you. What's good? It's going down. It look like these cats are rebels, man. Like they rock artists or some shit, you know what I'm saying? That Mercedes is fly though. That Mercedes is type fly. Yeah, it's aight. Anyway, who we going with, man? So what y'all think? You know, why y'all voting? I want to talk about some other things too. What y'all think about this Nas and Primo album coming out? All right, in December, we finally gonna get the Nas and Premier album. Hip hop heads worldwide, we've been waiting for this album to come out. We've been waiting for them to finally drop this album, Nas, Premier. But there is some questionable things going on. There's some people having a little bit of doubts, not about Nas, because we know Nas has been dropping and doing his thing on everybody's album for the most part, making sure that Raekwon's album drop, Slick Rick, Ghostface, and the one I'm bumping right now, seriously, I'm going hard with it. Is Mob's album, Mobb Deep's album, man. Infinite, man. That joint is fire, B. That joint is fire. Shout out to Have. Shout out to Alchemist. Shout out to, you know, everybody. Shout out to Nas for putting it on Massive Pill, putting that out. You know what I'm saying? So, but now, December. And by the way, my birthday coming up next month. Get ready. Lock in with VACAY-JTV, the other channel. Just put in VACAY-JTV. Lock in with that too. Subscribe to that channel. Hit the notification bells, because we're going to be doing a birthday party on that channel. So I got most of my subscribers over there, but definitely subscribe over here as well. What's good? All right, it says Nas and Premier better come with it, man, because Pete and Common came with it. Absolutely. I agree, fam. And shout out to my guy, Pete Rod. That's my dog right there. That is my #1 producer. If y'all ain't see my top 5 producers, check out that video. But Pete Rock is my #1 producer, man. And yeah, Common and Pete did a dope album, man. Ain't gonna front. Dope album. To me, it's not, I'm gonna say it like this. I love Pete Rock beats for life. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the hardest, but I would say it was the most mature album to date from a Common and Pete Rock. You know what I mean? So am I still bumping some of the songs? Yeah, some of the songs I'm still bumping. But I want Nas and Primo. I just pray that Nas picks the right beats. You know what I'm saying? I pray that, you know what I'm saying? I pray that Primo comes with the hardest stuff that we remember, but still let it be current. Like, shout out to Hit Boy, man. Hit Boy and Nas, when they dropped them 6 albums, be crazy, dog. Crazy run. It was a crazy run. I appreciated it. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? The Magic albums, the King's Disease albums, those albums were dope. But shout out to Hit Boy. I didn't even know Hit Boy did all those freaking hits for real. If you go through his discography and see what he did, I mean, Ninjas in Paris and all this other stuff Hit Boy did, man. So shout out to Hit Boy. But Primo, man, there's word out there, people questioning Primo because Primo is dropping some music with other artists. And what up, salute. Thanks for coming through. Primo dropped music with some other artists, and people are saying, other people, not me, but other people are saying that some of his beats, his bottom beats they sound like they're like factory setting beats, like they weren't mixed properly or whatever the case is. And they probably weren't mixed properly. They probably sound hard as hell in the studio, but it sounded like there was nothing to it. Like he just said, okay, I'm gonna use this beat, and then he just put it on the joint. So yeah, that's what they say, DeMarcus. They say Nas, he doesn't, but he said, he even said that. He even said that he don't pick like the best beats because he doesn't want the beat to override what he's saying. I guess that's what makes him one of the greatest, if not the greatest, you know what I'm saying, to some people, because we can actually hear what he's saying, get the message of what he's trying to say, and boom, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm looking forward to this Nas and Premier album. It better be a classic. I want to feel like I'm back in time when I first heard Illmatic. That's how I want to feel. How do you want to feel when you hear it? You know what I'm saying? How do you want to feel when you hear it, man? You know what I mean? And Nas don't suck, bro. Relax, B. Relax. Respectfully, relax. So, you know, honestly, I want to feel like that first Illmatic album, man. You know, with the New York state of mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have that feeling again when Nas and Primo dropped this album. I hope we get that. But even though these men, you know, we're all older now. So we're more mature now. But do we digest hip-hop the same way now after all the garbage we had to listen to all these years to get here? You know what I'm saying? There was some good stuff out there, but the majority of stuff in hip-hop that was being put out in the past 5 to 10 years, some of it was great and some of it was trash. And we can say that. We can say that and be clear on that. If you just came through, man, make sure you hit that chat. Make sure you hit the chat. The poll is in the chat. There's a versus going on tonight in Vegas. It's your man VACAY-J. Thank you for coming through. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And who's going to win the versus tonight? Either Cash Money or No Limit Soldiers. The versus is going down right here in Vegas. Hit the poll, hit the vote. All right. So you asked me Nas or Jay-Z. I'm gonna say Nas. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say Nas. Nas is in my top 5 rappers of all time. My number one. Watch my video. Go watch my video. I did a top 5 MCs of all time. Go watch that video right here in VMX. All right, right here on the channel. After this, go watch the channel. You'll see who my top 5 is, and definitely chime in below on that video and let me know who your top 5 rappers of all time are. All right, but I gotta say Nas. You know what I'm saying? I think the whole world, for the most part, I would say, for the most part, people will say Nas over Jay-Z. But then you got people say Jay-Z over Nas. It is what it is. It's all about, to me, it's all about your preference. Like I love some of Jay-Z stuff. You know what I'm saying? I love how now I get people will go into, oh, he's a businessman. I am not talking about the business, man. We're talking about music. All right? Put the business aside, man. We already know people will accomplish great things. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that accomplish great things in business, but they can't rap for shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's not even go there. You know what I'm saying? Let's not even talk about the business side. Let's talk about the music alone. Musically, I love both, but who do I take over the other? I'll take Nas over Jay-Z any day. I will bump right now. If you look at my playlist, you'll see more Nas joints popping up than a Jay-Z joint. Now, back in the day when I was younger, I used to ride around, drive my car, whatever. And yeah, you're going to find me, bumping Sean Carter. You're going to find me bumping all of that when I was younger, right? The Rock La Familia album, all that stuff. When I was younger, when I was going down to Howard Homecoming, I'm bumping Jay-Z. You know what I mean? When the Remy's in the system, ain't no telling, like all of that. You know what I'm saying? Swag, everything. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I would say, after Jay-Z did the Streets is Watching soundtrack, right? After he did that, he got like this swag in him that I did like, you know what I'm saying, with the Hard Knock Life and all of this. Finally got his flow down. Nas, as soon as Nas came out, he already had his flow down. I'm from New York, fam, from New York. BP says, of course, Nas over Jay. Yeah. And Nas is still, see, the thing is, somebody said it the other day, and let me know if y'all agree. Some people said that Nas loves hip hop, right? And Jay-Z just does hip hop, does rap. Nas loves hip hop. Jay-Z just used hip hop to gain his wealth as a hustle. It's not really in Jay to continue to rap. That's why you ain't hear no joints from Jay. And shout out to Jay, you know what I'm saying, for accomplishing what he did. Shout out to Nas for continuing to accomplish what he does. But some people said Nas loves hip hop and Jay really doesn't love hip hop. Jay just uses hip hop for his own personal gain and wealth and everything else like that. It got him to where he was. You know what I'm saying? Got him out of where he was. I mean, I think every rapper to date used hip hop, but you can see Nas dropping the 6 albums that he did, Nas putting out his, hip hop compadres from watching from India. Shout out to India. What's good? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me. I appreciate you. Shout out to India. And Nas put out the 6 albums. Nas put out Slick Rick, Raekwon, Ghostface, Mobb Deep. Okay, anybody I miss on Mass Appeal? You know what I mean? Nas mentioned, hey, he would love to do a joint with Kendrick. I think that'll be crazy. Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be Nas #1, man. Nas. Check out my video. All right, did you vote? Who is going to win? Tonight is the versus Cash Money Millionaires, which is Baby. It's supposed to be Lil Wayne, supposed to be BG, supposed to be all that, right? Versus Master P and the No Limit Soldiers. Who's gonna win? The poll is in the chat. Definitely get your votes on. Which song's better? Uchi Wally by Nas or Big Pimpin'? Ooh. I gotta say I like Big Pimpin' though. More so than Uchi Wally. Yeah. Uchi Wally was cool to me. But I like Big Pimpin' more so. Big Pimpin' just hit. You know what I'm saying? He said, go Blue Jays. Blue Jays, there you go. Big Pimpin', hands down. Yeah. I gotta go Big Pimpin'. When that joint came out, bro, it rocked radio. It rocked the clubs. I was in the club, fam, when Big Pimpin' was out. When Big Pimpin' was out, I was at the industry parties. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was, like I said, Uchi Wally was cool, but it wasn't like my favorite joint. And then he had his crew on it. You think so? I don't know. Jay became consistent, right? You got Dead Presidents, you got, In My Lifetime Volume 1, In My Lifetime Volume 2, then he went to the Streets is Watching, then he did what was the other joint? Of course I'm skipping over some stuff, Black Album and all this and that. Like Black Album, it was fire. Black Album was fire. You know what I'm saying? We can't front on that. We can't front on what we know is fire. We can't. Oh no. You good. We can't front on what we know is fire. you say, Outlaws or Bad Boys? I'm gonna have to go with Outlaws, man. because of the association with who? 444 was dope. It was definitely a mature album. To me, 444 could have had better beats. I know there was a lot of messages on there. I know he was trying to give us game for $9.99. I know about all that stuff. You know, he could have said it over better beats to me. Like 444 would have been way better if the beats was better. It was good. It was informative. Okay, 444 was more informative and not entertaining to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the OJ joint. I get it. You know, Dumbo should have bought the property in Dumbo. It earned millions of dollars. How do I feel for like a Dumbo? Okay, Jay. You know, buy Jay-Z, die Jay-Z. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. You know, to me, the beats could have been better on 444, but the message was dope. All right, Hit 'Em Up was on another level. Yeah, definitely was. Let me see. But yeah, man, I got respect for both of the artists. To me, though, lyrically, Nas is better than Jay. Lyrically, Nas. When I hear Nas, I'm like, yeah. When I hear Jay, it's like, okay, Jay. Yeah. See, Jay. To me, I don't know. Right now in 2025, Nas is killing it. It's like, I think Jay accomplished a lot of his goals, and the hunger, I don't hear the hunger in him like it used to be. I still hear Nas' hunger to make sure that the lyrics are fire. You know what I'm saying? To me, I hear the passion in Nas's voice more so. And I hope Jay comes out with some new music. I hope he does. All right, let me see. All right, so we're gonna end this poll, and then I gotta run because I gotta get some paper. 47%. If you haven't voted, go ahead and vote. Cash Money or No Limit Soldiers. Who's gonna win the verses tonight? If you haven't voted, go ahead and do that because I'm about to end this poll. Would you say Nas and Hit Boy beats sound the same? To me, gets boring. Not to me, fam. That Magic shit was fire, dog. Magic, yo. The King's Disease. Come on, man. EPMD, we back in business. That shit don't sound the same like anything. You know what I'm saying? Mobb Deep. Yeah, Mobb Deep's out, man. That joint fire, dog. But I can't listen to it. I listen to it, but I can't listen to it too often because it brings out the aggressiveness of New York in me. You know what I'm saying? I'll be snapping at people too quick. You know what I'm saying? OG is up a little bit up in age now. I don't want to be snapping on people, you know what I'm saying, too quick, but it just, I don't know, it just makes me a little bit more, it just brings out the New York nature in me, you know what I'm saying? But what you say, motherfucker? Do you like Snoop? Let me see. Let me see. What's up, Raymond? What's good? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Ghostface is better than Jay-Z. Raekwon, I like how you spell Raekwon, is better than Jay-Z. It's very subjective. I know people who would disagree, but I love Ghostface and Raekwon, period. Do you think Snoop will perform with No Limit? I hope not, man. I'm not really feeling Snoop right now, so he can just chill. You like King's Disease? 3. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like, the 1 and 2, to me, was like Nas and Hit Boy kind of warming up, and then they got to 3 and they got better. Ghostface better. Ghostface was better than Big Pimpin' by Jay-Z. Yeah. Appreciate it, Padro. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for subscribing. If you subscribe, man, appreciate that. How do you come on, man? We here to talk. I ain't here for your entertainment, fam. You'll hear it if it comes out. Mr. Music says the Marcus did. Thank you. Okay. Detroit, what up, Detroit? Detroit D is in the building. We say number 1, Slick Rick. Number 2, Prodigy. Number 3, Raekwon. Number 4, Nas. Number 5, G-Rap. I like that list. That's a dope list. Detroit, Siggy, salute. Salute to the D, man. On my fam out in the D. Salute, salute. I like that list. Who's your top 5? Let's do it right now. I like that. Thank you for setting it off. My top 5 is in my video, so check out my video after this, and you'll see my top 5 rappers or MCs of all time. How you doing, Christopher? Thank you for coming through. Mark Gabriel, what up, what up? Hopefully we can get a versus out of Wu-Tang and a boot camp clip. My question to you on Rebellion is, I'm just being honest, you know, I can only be 1,000 on here. Does the boot camp click have enough joints to really battle Wu-Tang, B? Because we talking the Wu-Tang albums, we talking the individual albums of these 9 guys, yo. 9 guys, 10 guys, okay? Even Capadonna, can't forget Capadonna. So we talking a lot of music here. We talking a lot of music from the Wu-Tang Clan, man. I mean, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to effort for real, because you got the first album, second album, Triumph. You got all of these albums, you know what I'm saying? You got Meth's album, you got Ghost album, Raekwon album, Purple Tape. You even got an album. Inspector Deck got an album. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got all of these cats. So I don't know if boot camp click. I mean, yeah, what you got? You got, you know, Black Moon. You got Smith and Wesson, right? The Cocoa Brothers. I don't know why they had to, for legal reasons, they had to change it to the Cocoa Brothers. I think they backed the Smith and Wesson, though. You know what I'm saying? I respect both of them, all of them. Magic Beat sounded lukewarm. I hear you, man. Mr. Jones is very critical of those albums. I see you. I'm getting pumped. Okay, on the R&B tip, yeah, Christopher. You know, my homie, she's talking about going to that. She hyped to go to that too. I saw the video. I think it's gonna be dope. On the R&B tip, I think that's gonna be a dope combination. They all gonna be singing together, singing backup for each other. Who lead? It's gonna be kind of a fluid type of performance. And they coming out here to Vegas, so you know we may go see it. We may go see it. Me and my homie, me and my homie. Yeah, yes they do. Okay, VACAY-JTV. Will you check out the movie Black Girl Missing? Gabrielle Union, aka Fancy, tonight at 8. When's that coming on? What's that coming on? Is that coming on Lifetime or something? Salute. How do you rate Eazy-E as a rapper? Ooh, man, that's a good question. If I go back in time, when that first single came out, right? Easy. Remember that? Easy. I thought Eazy was okay. But you know Eazy wasn't writing his own rhymes. You know what I'm saying? And Eazy wasn't even like a rapper, dog. Like, you saw the movie, you saw the documentary, you saw that Eazy-E was the street cat, man. Eazy was selling, you know what I mean? Eazy was the money behind NWA until they got to the whole, you know, whatever label that is that Ice Cube had to bounce from. So, you know, like, was Eazy the dopest rapper? No. You know, was his voice different? Yes. Did I like it at the time? I did. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely different than Ren, definitely different from Cube, definitely different from Dre. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got respect for NWA. DeMarcus says his top 5: Rakim, Nas, KRS-One, BDK, that's Big Daddy Kane, and Cool G Rap. Salute. That is a dope list right there. All East Coast base, I see. Top 5. There it is. There it is. Me, that's my guy right there. Me and him align. We align. We definitely align. Except I don't have Cool G Rap in my top 5. I moved my 4. I moved Big Daddy Kane. Somebody else is in my 4. This reminds me of Mac 11. Okay. That's why I said as a rapper. Yeah, as a rapper. Yeah. No, I feel you, Durton. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for asking that question, man. For real, bro. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I do these lives often. I love interacting with y'all. You know, talking to the people, connecting with y'all, man. See what y'all feeling, see what y'all talking. You know what I mean? As a rapper, yeah. My nickname is Chintu. Can you call out? Okay, I did. I just did. So on Lifetime, it's on Lifetime. I'll see, man. Yo, the streets is gonna be busy tonight, especially with the no limit stuff. There's gonna be a whole lot of parties out, so we'll see, man. We'll see if I'm even home tonight. I may not even be home tonight. How do I personally feel about hip hop right now? Great question, Mr. Jones. Great questions. I will always love hip hop, and right now in 2025, October 2025, I'm loving where hip hop is right now. I'm not talking about the sexy reds. I'm not talking about none of that stuff that I don't listen to. Respectfully, I don't listen to that. That's for another crowd. It's for another group. That's not for me. But when we come in 2025, if you look at 2025, where we are, if y'all know OG, I'm golden age. Bottom line, I'm golden age hip hop and early 90s hip hop and mid 90s hip hop and all of this and that, right? I'm golden age. So here's the thing. Because I'm golden age hip hop and a lot of my golden age artists are out right now, I'm loving where hip hop is right now. With Slick Rick, Raekwon, Mobb Deep, Ghostface, Kwame even dropped the album. We go back with some of the Nas albums, Pete Rock and Common albums. You know what I'm saying? Who else came out? There's a lot of other people that came out, man. I'm feeling the nostalgic of being back in the mid to late 80s to the early 90s. I'm feeling that feeling. You know, again, you're a No Limit Soldier. John is a No Limit Soldier. Did you vote? Make sure you vote. So I'm loving where hip hop is for us right now. So if you look at my channel, look at the banner on the channel. The banner on the channel says adult contemporary hip hop, and I gotta add R&B. So if you look at the banner on my channel, if you look at the description on my channel, that's where I'm at with hip hop. I'm not really listening to the new stuff. Shout out to Kendrick, love Kendrick, and the clips. How could I forget the clips? The clips, my God, the clips. Can't forget the clips. You know? So, you know, with all of that, man, it's like, I love where hip hop is right now. And because I love where hip hop is right now, it's like, we're gonna keep going. Nas gonna come out with this album with Primo. I hope it's a great album. I hope that Pete and Common is working on Auditorium Volume 2 right now. And there's another guy right now that's out with Ninth Wonder. He just came out. Ruben, I forgot his last name, is Ruben, and he's with Ninth Wonder. Just look up Ninth Wonder and Ruben, and they got a kind of dope. I'm listening to. I haven't listened to the whole thing, but I'm listening to him right now. He's taking it back to the brown sugar, taking it back to, you know, the 80s and the 90s feel again. We need to feel this again. You know what I'm saying? Because that feeling has been gone and lost for a long time, fam. For a long time, we ain't had this feeling. We ain't had a hip hop feel, the happy feel, you know what I mean? The nostalgic feel. So you said you don't feel, I didn't feel Raekwon's album this year. Production was terrible. Okay. What was the worst? Dry snitching or dry back? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest, and that's what we do here, man. We honest, man. I listened to the album. I listened to Raekwon's album. I heard it a couple times, and then I didn't go back to it. You know what I'm saying? I listened to it a couple times, and I didn't go back to it. Ghostface album came out. I listened to the singles. I was loving the singles. I was loving the nostalgia. I listened to the album a couple times, right? I listened to the album more than a couple times with Ghostface, because I love Ghostface, and I haven't listened to it since. But again, you got this new stuff coming out. The Mob is in rotation. Mobb Deep is in rotation, because I'm wondering how they got Prodigy's vocals to sound so like he's right here, B. Some people said I look at the Mobb Deep album, I get creeped out because I know Prodigy is going. Rest in peace to the King Prodigy, man. So they're like, yeah, Prodigy is gone, but they got his face on the album. It feels like, it's kind of creepy. I'm like, yo, stop getting creeped out, man. Stop getting scary. Listen to the album, enjoy it. Dope live, man. Salute. Appreciate you, Marcus. Thank you for coming through always, man. And we about to wrap this up. Q-Tip better beats. Q-Tip does have beats. But Wacka, I gotta be real. What the heck was that LL album? I ain't hear nothing since. LL dropped the album, and shout out to LL Cool J. Love him as an icon in the industry, man. But I wasn't really feeling that LL album. I gotta be real with you, and it ain't nobody talking about it since. I forgot. Thank you for bringing that up. That LL album, I wasn't really feeling that LL album, man. I felt like Q-Tip as a producer, I felt like Q-Tip overproduced these beats. He was adding just wild extra stuff. For what reason, I don't know. And it was like, why are you doing that? And I don't know if that was influenced by L. Like, yo, man, make it pop, make it crazy, make it, you know what I'm saying? Just go wild on it. I don't know what it was. But ain't nobody been talking about that LL album since it came out. I don't think it did too well. You know what I'm saying? LL will always be an icon. He did a whole documentary, which I appreciated, on, I think it was Paramount, called Where Hip Hop Was Born, or something like that. Hip Hop was started here, something like that. And he went from borough to borough. He was talking to Dougie Fresh. He was talking to Roxanne Shante. He was talking to Salt. He was talking to Big Daddy Kane. He was talking to a lot of people. And I thought it was dope. So shout out to LL, man. We got respect for the GOAT, right? For the GOAT, the greatest of all time. We got respect for him. But the album, dog, nah, man. What you say? Q-Tip's thing. What you say? Q-Tip things you do good tracks. Yeah, Q-Tip got some joints, but particularly so I'm going off of the last thing that he did, which was LL's album, and I wasn't really feeling it too tough. Give me some Tribe joints. Give me some production with Nas again, like you did with One Love, like you did, you know what I'm saying, on the Illmatic album, on the Mobb Deep joints too. Like, yo, man, like, give me some of that Q-Tip. The remix he did for Craig Mack, man, Can I Get Down? That joint was fire, B. I love Knife One. Okay, so I love Knife One with Pete Rock and Premier Just Blaze. Yes. Dope selection, my guy. Love Knife One as a producer as well. But again, to me, Knife One is the offspring. Can't forget Jay Dilla, man. R.I.P. to the King, Jay Dilla. Jay Dilla did so many joints that we didn't even know was Jay Dilla. And it was like, what? Jay Dilla did a war tour? Jay Dilla did a war tour, yo. We on a war tour with Muhammad. Yo, that beat was crazy. That was Jay Dilla. I was like, what? Illmatic or It Was Written. I go with Illmatic. And the reason why, let me start getting going. The reason why I go with Illmatic is, number one, Illmatic took me back to the streets of New York City. Illmatic took me to a place, and it was written. It's like there was certain joints on It Was Written that was fire, and then it was like, okay, I gotta be honest, man. I did not like that song that he did with Lauryn Hill, If I Rule the World. I did not like that song. And the reason why I didn't like it is because I know where it came from. And I know it was an ode to the pioneer MC Curtis Blow, because he did a song a long time ago that y'all probably never heard or probably don't remember. Maybe some of y'all do, called What's Up, Knowledge, Peace. It was called, If I Rule the World. You know what I'm saying? If I Rule the World, Curtis Blow. You know what I'm saying? Curtis Blow. So when they did it over and Lauryn Hill was singing, I was just like, I get the message, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. He said my best album from Nas is I Am. That's what's up. That's what's up. I love Illmatic. I love Stillmatic. Um, after he went to another place. I like the N album though. I like that N album. The Black President's joint that. Yeah, he did. They both did. Jay and Nas. Yeah, Black President. That joint was fire too. Stillmatic is number 2. Okay. Yeah. I love Stillmatic. These people are crazy, these weirdos. Y'all crazy, bruh. Man, I gotta get up out of here, man. Look, if y'all haven't voted, go ahead and vote. You know, I'm gonna end it right now. Let me see how I can end this. How do you end it? No, I'm not. I don't want to do a new one. Oh, that's how you end it. Boom. Up. I'm gonna end the poll. Poll has ended. Family, looks like y'all voted. Cash Money, there it is. I see it right there on the screen. That's dope. Cash Money got 45%. Oh, y'all can see it. Y'all should be able to see it. Did it show up in the chat? Wow, that's crazy. So we got 64 votes. Out of 64 votes, Cash Money got 45%, No Limit 36, and 19% of y'all said neither. Ah, okay. Oh, y'all probably can't see that. But that's dope that I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Absolutely. So, awesome live, Jay. It showed up too. Oh, it did. Thank you. And thank you for rocking with me, Mitchie Music, handling these crazy creeps in the chat, man. But shout out to everybody else that came through. Thank you so much. Thank you for the likes. Absolutely, we're going to be doing more lives right here on VMX. So make sure you lock in, subscribe. I'm seeing the subscriber count go up. I'm going to be doing more shorts, more lives on here. So we're going to be talking more music. And yeah, we're going to see what happens after tonight, man. If y'all can find a way to watch the verses, y'all let me know what y'all think. Maybe I'll come back and we'll talk about the results and we'll talk about some other stuff with music. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go ahead and lock in with VACAY-JTV. So this is VMX, the VACAY-JTV Music Experience. That's a long ass name, right? That's why I just said VMX. Okay. But anyway, make sure y'all lock in, subscribe, notification bell right here, and then go to search and just look up VACAY-JTV and subscribe to that channel too. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much like my main channel. This is a main music channel for me. That's like my main channel where I do most of my work. So lock in with your boy. I appreciate all of y'all. Shout out to my VACAY MVPs, VIPs, everybody, all right? I'm going to see y'all in a minute, man. Y'all weirdos, man. Get a life, yo, and get therapy. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Until next time. Salute.